Hello, we're back with a new game this time called Shadowhearts. I've actually meant to play this right after I finished Expedition 33. If I recall correctly, one of the devs from Expedition 33. This game was one of the games that they loved and probably drew inspiration from. And so, yeah, I wanted to play this game after I finished Expedition 33, but then a sudden Mega Man bug hit me out of nowhere. So we went through all that. It was more than a month ago now, and I guess we could try and, like, I don't know, maybe bounce between Mega Man Battle Network and whatever games I have. But yeah, so here we are. So, not to be mistaken with the Shadowheart from Baldur's Gate 3, this is Shadowhearts, the game on the PS2, initially released in, I actually don't remember, early 2000 something. So yeah. This is one of those games that I actually got to play as a kid, but never got too far in it. Because I didn't actually, like, own my PS, I had, like, my friend. Anyway. I just borrowed it from a friend. The only two games that I have... No, not really. Like, I played a few games on the PS2, but the one that I played the most was the original Monster Hunter. This is just one of the other games that I got to play, but didn't delve too deep into. Because I was just, like, extremely into, like, Monster Hunter at the time, so that's mostly what I played. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna try and go through it, a deep dive through the whole game. And wait, let me turn off vibration. There we go. All right, without further ado, let's jump right into it. Let me just pull up my own stream. I just ate somebody's, like, thumbnail. It looks pretty good of the game. I played around with the graphics settings. We're using the same one sec. Game's kind of loud. Anyways, it looks pretty good. How do you quick save in this? Oh shit, that's fast forward. As if, okay. There's no save slot. How do you shift to previous? Okay. His body lay scattered in pieces as his fast have. Wait! His daughter, believed to have been traveling with him, is missing. Wait, how did this start again? I missed that one bit at the start. One sec, let's go back. Wait. Wait. Start over, one sec. I didn't get to read. I was just trying to fiddle around with the settings. Alright. Ah, come on now. Is it on fast forward or something? It's not. It's just going fast. How it's throwing me off. I felt like it was going a little bit too fast. Yeah, it looks like it's in 2x speed for some reason, as it's like Rouen, France, 1913. Whoa, what the hell's going on here? A traveling priest brutally murdered before sunrise. His body lay scattered in pieces as if savaged by a beast. His daughter, believed to have been traveling with him, is missing. South Manchu, autumn that same year.
It's already past 2300, and it's still a long way to Fengtian.
Major Tsuji, what is this about? Why the special train in the middle of the night to escort this girl to Japan? She looks pretty ordinary to me.
What is...
If I know. There's no telling what the big shots in Tokyo are thinking.
Why does he sound like that?
Next time I see you-know-who, I'll ask her, okay?
What the?
What's going on? Shoot! Die!
It's you.
Yes, Roger Bacon. I'm honored that you remember me so well. You can't escape. Come along quietly, sister. Ah, a new actor in our play. I was fond of him.
It kind of gives me Dante vibes. Yeah, I know I played this before, but I didn't like really dive into it like extensively. At this point, with a couple decades since the last time I've played this game, I do not remember a goddamn thing. So let me just quick save here. Let's prepare like 2 different save slots. Ooh, the game looks good. The game looks good. All right. Turn into a fusion mod. His name is Rude Hero. Ah! Wait, so how's that supposed to work? How do you load F3? Let's play around. Let's get used to the... Alright, save right here. Yow. He thinks he's him. So immediately throws you into a fight. You've received Thera Leaf. Is that like herb? There's a dead guy over there. Wait! You've received Mana Leaf. Are there any more other dead people that we could take stuff from? Wah! Miss. Yow. Forget, how do you load? F3. Wait, so if you land... One sec. Oh, you can attack 3 times or something? What? No? Or was that special effects? What was the point of that? I do the same amount of damage anyway. The rude hero says nothing. Okay. Is this voiced? Or is it just the cutscenes that are voiced? The rude hero says, up there? Bacon says, you're a persistent little rat, aren't ya? The rude hero says, you ain't getting away, Pops. Ouch. Ah, he's beating our ass. What's that fusion? Kinda wanna see this. One sec, let's save again. Is it also gonna do the judgment ring thing? I'm gonna morb! Seven damage. Did all that for 7 damage. I'm gonna suck you. Uh-oh. That don't look good. Raises special target attack for 5 turns. What if I just normal attack? We hitting him with combos. We did more damage with the normal attack than we did with the special attack. Oh! Yow! We're washed? Bacon says, you're stronger than I expected. The rude hero says, ah! Bacon says, now, foul monster, you shall cease to be. What? The girl is resonating or something? Something flashing from the girl. Bacon says, what on earth?
What?
He just jump off the train like that? Without breaking his shins? Pressing the square button during the sub-map or world map will open the menu. You can save your game from the main menu. From the menu screen, okay. Sure, we'll save. Set your current score? What do you mean? Oh, cute. Does this matter? We got the save states, but we'll make the saves themselves, so, alright. Let's just keep going. Ooh, graveyard. This game's already kind of stylish without opening. The rude hero says, yo there, finally coming too, huh? If you're looking for the train, it's long gone. She shook her head. The rude hero says, heh, pretty exciting, huh? You getting a tingly feeling? Right about there? She shook her head again. The girl in danger. She says, no, stay away. The rude hero says, stay away? I haven't even done anything yet. The girl says, stay back, please. I can't. No, I can't do anything. She ran off. The rude hero says, huh? Where do you think you're going? I'm telling you it's not safe that way. Ah, give me a break. Hey, girlie, don't run off like that. Hey, girlie. What's happening to him? There's a mysterious voice. Dark and light rayon ahead. Protect and find reason for leaving. Living or something? Or leaving? The rude hero says, ah, that hurts. Not that damn voice again. The voice is in his head. Stupid voices. Okay, I got it. I'm supposed to protect her. Right? Follow her. Are there random encounters out here? The girl in danger. The girl is yelling. Yeek. What? She's knocked out again. Is she gonna be a party member? The rude hero says, hey, huh? Wait, what are you doing? Wake up. Were you attacked or something? I told you it was dangerous, didn't I? The rude hero says, looks like I'm the one who's getting all tingly inside. Maybe I should make a move. Hehehe. Are you pervert? The rude hero says, hello? Very early 2000s game, you see. The girl says nothing. The rude hero says, wonder if she'd mind if I... You fucking asshole. The girl says nothing. She's passed out. The rude hero says nothing again. Nah, he's not like that. That's the inner demons in him. The rude hero says, hey girl, don't just lie there like a dead fish. Get up. He laughs again. Whoa. The rude hero says, I bust my hump saving you, then you take one look at me and run off. Then you faint. You got no manners, you know that? The girl says, a monster just suddenly. The rude hero says, yeah. There's lots of hungry wolves and blood-sucking bats around here. You're probably attracting them. You smell pretty good, you know. The girl says nothing. She shook her head. The rude hero says, anyway, don't run off like that, okay? Because if I don't do like that, if I don't do like the voice says, my head's gonna split open. The girl says, huh? The hero says, don't huh me. Someone or something is pretty damn insistent that I protect you. The girl says, protect me? The hero says, that's right. It's always, go protect that person, or go to that town. Stupid voice jumps into my head all the time, and now it's ordering me to protect you. Anyway, at least I'm never bored. Wherever it tells me to go, there are always plenty of monsters. The girl says, so that's why you were on the train? The rude hero says, yep. But thanks to that voice, I'm changing from your ordinary bad boy type into a real psycho. What about you? Hey, are you a psycho too? Do you see weird things? The girl says, maybe. The rude hero says, well, you don't seem quite like me, but whatever. We can't just chat all day. First, we've got to find a place to rest, and I'm getting hungry. The hero says, whoa, almost forgot. My name is... Oh, we get to name him. We'll just name him Yuri. Whoops. Yes. Yuri. You can call me Yuri. The girl says, Yuri. Do I get to name her too? We get to name everybody. Her name is Alice. Just the default. Alice Elliot. Please call me Alice. That's oomph. Yuri says, hey, Alice, huh? Even your name's cute. She aired him. Yuri says, okay, I got it. I won't touch you. Right, we're off. Are we gonna get encounters? Yep. That's what I thought. Oh, she's a party member, okay. Of course. I'm gonna save. These guys are venomous. We're gonna attack these first. Wipe magic. She got... Oh, she's the healer. Can she attack, though? Bonk. Well, she does no damage. Yeah. Damn, he's beating the shit out of that dog. Oh, you need to hit the reds. That's kind of tight, huh? She can't hit for shit. Yuri says nobody's gonna be crossing this? Okay, fine. Wait a minute. Let's go back real quick. There was actually something that I could have grabbed in the first area. Make this faster. Huh. I've been lied to? There is something back here, okay. That red is pretty tight, huh? I'm not even gonna try for it. Yeah, that red is pretty tight. Yeah, you miss. Ouch! Go, Alice, you can get a kill. I believe in you. She got a kill. Alice is dying, my bad. Let's go this way. Is that a save point or a heal point? Here he says, a dead end. Alice says, maybe if we do something with this sluice gate, we'll be able to cross the river. Yuri says, huh? Ah, of course. Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing. Alice says nothing. Yeah. Yuri says, anyway, let's have a little search then. Sorry for this. I see a treasure chest over there. Wow. I should actually attack the wolf. That wolf hurts. Oh! How much does the cure do? Whoa, it heals for a lot. Holy. Oh yeah, I completely forgot to post the link on Blue Sky. Post the link on Blue Sky. I only ever do like guerrilla streams. Like I don't even know what kind of games that I want to play until I decide in the afternoon. Curry says no good, damn thing's rotten. We'll never get this gate to move. Let's see, how do I get there? I want that treasure chest. I see that treasure chest. Move this sluice. Also rotten. Wah! I don't want to get into too many fights because Alice is gonna die. 2 dogs? I should just defend. Yeah, beat the shit out of Yuri. How do you get over there? It looks like there's gonna be a path. No? Whatever. Oh, that's a heal point. Great. That's not a heal point. What the hell? What do you do here? You can save here. Can I heal? I'd like to heal. Wait, what? Wait, what's the purpose of that? Okay, this is just a save point. In case they should do die. That's speed buffs? Die. Let's speed it up a bit here. Oh, we're getting, okay, we can get mana leaf from the bats. The bat! I don't have to worry about, like, running out of, like, MP this early on. Don't have to worry about, like, item management. You can do it, Alice. Uh-oh, she's under attack. Whoa. She got dropped by a bat. fuck do I go? Yuri says, this sluice gate, it looks like it'd work if I had a handle. Can we not just take the handles from the others? I'm just gonna die if I keep, like, running around. Let's just take the handle here. Yuri says, yeah, the gate itself is all rotten, but the handle might work. Yuri says, okay then, let's give this a go. Pushing, if you stop hitting the button, the indicator will begin to return to the starting position. Aim for getting the indicator within the area before the count reaches 0. What, a little mini game? How do you... The fuck? Huh? How do you... I don't get it. This thing's pretty tough. I don't get it. Huh? Huh? Try again, try again. He's going crazy. How do you do that? This fucking handle. He's getting frustrated. It's getting larger too. How do you... Fuck. Weird. I don't know. Alice hates her ass. How does this work? I can't move it. Huh. Help. See what? Run that back. Let's go over here. Hit 3 or you fail. Oh, I see. Wait, so what was up with the other one then? Why is it different? Push ring. If you stop hitting the button, the indicator will begin to return to the starting position. Aim for getting the indicator within the area before the count reaches 0. I'm pushing it. Push ring. How the fuck does it work? Let me Google this. Oh, keep tapping it. I see. Weird. You have to spam it. Oh, that's hard. Got him. Alice says, aha! We're pretty good, huh? Yuri says, ha, not bad, eh? You've received sluice gate handle. Kind of weird. Can we get the other one? How do you get that treasure chest, dude? I want that treasure chest. There's no other path. One handle is enough. Fine. Wait, Alice is... Alice is doing damage. Alright, let's place that. Okay, perfect. A little rusty, but I can't complain. I ain't complaining. Can I reach the treasure chest now? Let's see. Let me save and look around. Yuri says, looks like it'll take a while for the water to drain. Hey, I say we take a rest over there. Alice is right. Wait, I think I might have fucked myself over. One sec. Let's run it back. Run it back before we do this. Apparently that treasure chest is only accessible from the previous area. 2 dogs. Predictable. How do you get there? Is there a path up there? Oh, there's a path down here. I think if you drain the water here. You can attack Yuri with Alice. Oh, not the poison. Sucks. Okay, so you can't actually reach. It looks like you could, though. Because the path's supposed to be like... One sec, let's... Can I run? You can do it. They didn't die. They did their best. Oh. That bat was doing a wombo combo on Yuri. Is it only accessible from up here? No, it isn't. How the hell? I have no idea. Fuck it, let's just keep... I don't even care what's in there anymore. Whatever. Ah. I suck at that one. This one's more doable. I don't even care about that treasure chest anymore. Damn it. Shit. Should have saved before. Bah! What? The hell? No. Can't fuck up in front of Alice. What? I genuinely have no idea how this is supposed to be done. I think the other one is a lot easier. If you stop hitting the button, the indicator will begin to return to the starting position. Aim for getting the indicator within the area before the count reaches 0. Oh, so you're supposed to just hold it. Nice, yeah. I don't even give a shit about that treasure chest anymore. I don't care about that treasure chest anymore. Whatever's in there, I don't need it. Yuri's dying. Press F to make him die faster. Is he still poisoned? She's just sleeping on the ground. Can't get her a blanket or anything. Yuri says she's asleep. What's that all about? She's got some nerve. Yeah, to hell with it. I'm just gonna... Come on, stop it. Alice says, is she having a nightmare or something? Alice says, Father. Yuri says, what? You talking in your sleep? Don't scare me like that. Boy, why am I stuck protecting this damn girl? Yuri says, oh please, don't tell me she's dreaming about her dad. Ugh, I'm getting a bit sleepy myself. Whoa! The hell was that? Yuri says, what the? This aura, it's... Who the hell is that? Fox face? At last we meet, he says. Yuri says, Father, what? What are you doing here? That's his dad. Fox guy says, I've come to visit, boy. The souls of the monsters you've killed are quite lonely, you see. Yuri says, souls of the monsters? Fox dad says, what a lovely face. And yet I must show proper courtesy. It is thanks to this woman's power that I am even here. Yuri says, her power? What? Fox dad says, haven't you noticed? This world overflows with the ghosts of the monsters you've slain. The ghost of eternal darkness was closed until now, you see? This woman is causing it to open. The ghosts sealed inside the darkest depths of your heart, they called to me, boy. And they demand that I devour your very soul. Wait, we don't have HP. Whoa, he's teleporting around. Yuri says, stay away. Stay away! Whoa! Duel. Uh-oh, I didn't expect a boss fight here. Did we get a recovery? No, we did not. Dad's gonna beat my ass. It's okay, he can't one-shot us, right? He suck off my SP, asshole. Onyo. What kind of beef has he got with his dad that he's gonna beat his ass like this? What? Yuri says, oh, what's going on? Where are we? Yuri says, where am I? This is just like in my dreams. Yuri says, huh? Where is he? So he didn't come with me, eh? Damn, I can't believe this. Honestly, this is a pretty lame illusion. If it is an illusion. Yep, this is it, alright. The graveyard from my dreams. Oh man, I don't want to be remembering this. That was the part where I get lost and wake up in a cold sweat just as a monster is about to eat me. No, nothing but trouble ever since that freaking voice showed up. Maybe I've lost it completely. First, Dad jumps out of my nightmare and shows up right before my eyes, and now I'm in the dream. Save that girl and don't get so much as a smile? Come on, aren't they supposed to get all dewy-eyed? Oh, Mr. Yuri, thank you ever so much. Smooch. And that's how it's supposed to go? Oh man, now I'm all depressed. It kind of reminds me of like a pervert version of Dante in Devil May Cry. Yuri says, "Youch! Aren't these tombstone thingies freaky? Almost like they're alive." Ha ha ha. Wouldn't it be hilarious if all the monsters I've killed started crawling out of these? Uh-oh. This one's glowing. Seal of Earth, huh? What's happening? Oh, well, he asked for it. What is that? Oh, heal. He deals cute damage. That won't stop us from beating your ass. Oh hey, it's weak. GG's. Got a fusion soul. Now we can switch into the tiger. Here he says, hey, yeah, I knew you'd show up, but it didn't quite go as planned, eh? Huh? What the? Suddenly I feel awful. I'm gonna morb! A violent impulse wells up inside you. You've received the soul of Tigerian. Yuri says, a new spirit to fuse with. Is this my power? Equipping of souls. If you do not equip a soul that you have received, you cannot undergo fusion. At the menu, equip the soul you received in the soul slot. Be sure not to forget. Okay. Do we need to equip it right now? How do you? Oh, you can equip multiple. Cool. It looks like there's a bunch here. Yuri says, what the hell? It won't budge, but it looks like we can get to the other side. Let me save. Yuri says, that door. Now I see. So it was you all along, pulling the strings, eh? The sword mask says, we are pleased to see you, boy. The detestable young harmonixer who damned us to eternal hell. Yuri says, no need to thank me, but to be honest, I really haven't missed you guys at all. The staff mask says, ho ho ho, your pathetic bravado can't hide your fear. Yuri says, keep laughing. I'll slice that stupid mask in two. The gold mask says, ha ha ha, your mind may not comprehend this place, but your heart understands it full well. Yes, this world is a reflection of your own mind's darkness. Darkness you have created yourself. The Grail mask says, ho ho ho, the more of our brethren roaming about the world you strike down, the more you shall become saturated with venomous malice, born of their bitter vengeance. And when the limit is passed, so then shall he be reborn into the world of the living. Ho ho ho, the man, the very thought of whom makes you shrink in terror. Dad? His dad. He's scared of his dad. Yuri says, enough, shut your stinking mask face, that's enough. You think I'm scared? Don't make me laugh. I've been hunting monsters for over 10 years. I can handle one or two of those guys with the flick of a finger. You got that, you bodiless freaks? Sword Mask says, ha ha ha, don't get so excited. You loved your father so much that now you're wandering aimlessly in search of him. Yuri says, stay out of this. Look, I'm just out for revenge for my parents. That's none of your concern. The staff mask says, strange words for someone who still desperately wants to believe his father is alive somewhere. Yuri says, you. Now you're really starting to piss me off. Say another word, or I'll smash your smirking faces in. The gold mask says, ha ha ha, slow down, boy. Worry not, we have a proper opponent for you. To sweep away the accumulation of malice, you must do battle. What? Okay. Ta -ta -ta -ta, ta -ta -ta -ta. Can I fusion for this? Whoa, it hurts. I think I should fuse here. Alright, I'm gonna fuse. Gonna turn into a furry. I'm morbing. Oh, that's pretty easy. I actually didn't have to morb. Oh, we got our SP back. Okay, pretty cool. Yuri says, ha, come on, at least give me some sort of challenge. Who's next? You guys? Wait, let's reload that. I actually wanna... We actually don't really need to switch. I thought this guy was gonna be strong or something. I thought you'd be stronger. Yuri says, ha, come on, at least give me some sort of challenge. Who's next? You guys? The Grail Mask says, ho ho ho, well done, your victory has swept aside the vengeance of our brethren. And it appears that the reactions of that cursed talisman you hold have vanished as well. A Sword Mask says, it's too early to get cocky, boy. This purification is only temporary. Yuri says, what's that supposed to mean? Hey, what time is it? I actually can't stream for too long. Okay, so got an hour at best. The Staff Mask says, ho ho ho. When you return to your world, killing our compatriots will only result in increased malice. Then you will come back here to lower it. No matter how many you slaughter, this hell will continue. Gold Mask says, then in due time he will be resurrected. The man you fear more than death itself. Grail Mask says, the intent to keep running forever. The Staff Mask says, how much easier it would be for you if you'd simply come here in death. Yuri says, enough, shut up. I'm leaving. The Sword Mask says, be gone with you, boy, return to the world of the living. Wait, so can we just walk out the way we came from? Please wake up. Yuri says, huh? That voice? Is it Alice? Alice says, Yuri, please open your eyes. Yuri says, ah, my head again. Alice says, wake up, please. Yuri, please open your eyes. Is it morning yet? It's still evening. Vohayo. Yuri says, so he's back. Alice says, are you alright? You were having a nightmare, mumbling about masks and malice. Yuri says, none of your business. My head's really starting to hurt, that's all. How long was I out? Alice says, only 2 or 3 minutes since I found you, but you seem in such pain. Yuri says, nothing to worry about. I always have nightmares ever since I was a kid. Come on, let's go. Okay. Save again. Oh, we got a full heal, thank God. I still don't know how to get to that treasure chest. Can I have it? Looks like that should have switched the water around somewhere. Oh. You've received a leather belt. One sec here. Alright. Let's keep going. I'm gonna speed run. We're gonna use the fast forward button while we're in the middle of a fight so we can speed him up a little bit. And I'm gonna turn off the 2x speed whenever we have the judgment ring popping up. Okay, what are the new paths that opened up? Down here. Let me down. It looks like it's open over here. The hell? One sec. Raises attack power. You know what? Let's just give that to our boy here. Oh, that's how you get to the treasure chest. What the hell? Oh, you can only wear one piece. You can't wear the same equipment. Yeah, I was thinking I could slap on another leather belt on Yuri, but apparently not. Is it only Yuri that can wear souls? Yeah. I'm just going through the list of stuff that I could pick up in the area. There's a bunch of hidden stuff, like, immediately. Damn, Alice can one-shot the spiders now. Ah, poisoned. No idea what the soul energy means. Before you cross the bridge, you're supposed to find something here. Where? Oh. What the hell does that do? Oh, cures poison. That's barely anything. Alright, just looking through the list of stuff that I could pick up. Okay, looks like I'm not missing anything. It's like a little checklist of stuff that you could grab in the area. I want to make sure that I grab everything before I go. Damn, Alice does mega damage now. Alice cannot one-shot the dogs. Not yet. Apparently the treasure chest that's under the bridge that you can access after lowering the water levels, the type of item that you can get from it is determined by how many tries it took you to get the handle. Like this loose gate handle. Like you could either get, where is it? Where's the list? You can either get the leather belt if you only got like the first. Wait, what's that bandana do? If you got the southern gates handle the first try, you get the leather belt. If you got the northern gates handle the first try, you get a bandana. I think the bandana is more like a defensive item. What you want is actually the leather belt, so it increases your... So we can increase Alice's, like, attack damage. Fuck me. What? There we go. Yuri says, hey, look at those lights. It's a town. A quaint, cursed-looking little town. Or he says, why the long face? We'll have food and a bed to rest on. What if the little village is cursed? It looks a little... Whoa. The voice says, be careful. What? Man-eater trap awaits you. Guardian of something. Yuri says, it's gone? Oh, leave me alone, damn you. Leave me alone. I'm not a damn marionette, you hear me? Alice says, Yuri, that voice. Yuri says, yeah, what about it? Alice says, I heard it too. Oh, she can hear it too? Yuri says, really? Nodders. Alice says, yes, I don't think it means us any harm. I didn't sense anything evil about it. I think it feels like it just wants to tell us something. Yuri says, oh yeah? It was after just like a very long pause. Alice says, let's head for the village. Yuri says, that Alice. She hears the voice, but it doesn't bother her. Why? Yuri says, hey, wait up. Don't leave me here. Okay, let's save in case anything tragic happens. You received Holy Mother Bust. What does that do? Cures confusion. Ooh, we didn't take any damage. Nice. The hell was that? Wait, it's Chinese. Get ready to learn Chinese. Yuri says we're here. Looks like we'll be able to get food and a place to rest. What time is it? Yuri says, what's up? Something wrong? Alice says the voice. It tried to warn us about danger in this village. Something about something waiting to devour us. That's what it started to say anyway. I think we should be extra careful. Yuri says, haha, how cool and collected you are. You talk as if it's happening to someone else. But not to worry, nothing can surprise me at this point. Creepy little lads. Yellow-eyed child. What the hell? Hey, look. Yuri says, what? Damn brats. Don't freak me out like that, or I'll kick your scrawny little asses. The red-eyed child says, I knew it. The yellow-eyed child says, you're right. It's true. What do they mean by that? Yuri's so rude. Yuri says, huh? Look, you brats live here, right? Here in town? Great, open the gate. The child says, nobody gets in at night, so you're just gonna have to stay there. The other child says, yep, we can't let you in. Yuri says, run along and get your mommy. Tell her you've got guests. The red-eyed child says, hey, that's a woman, right? The yellow-eyed child says, yeah, she's totally a girl, right? Nice and soft. Why is everybody a pervert in this game? Yuri says, do you understand the words that are coming out of your my mouth? Alice says, sorry to trouble you so late, but we're lost. Would you allow us to stay here for the night? The red-eyed child says, ooh, she looks so tender. Oh, wait. They're monsters. The yellow-eyed child says, a nice juicy girl. I think they're monsters. Ruh-roh. The red-eyed child says, hey, it's okay, you can come in. The yellow-eyed child says, you can come in. Yeah, you can come inside now. Are they perverts or just monsters? Alice says, thank you. The red-eyed child says, our house is at the very end of the square. We'll be waiting. Bye. Why does it run like that? The yellow-eyed child says, a girl. We have a girl. Gotta go tell Granny Mayor right now. Something's freaky about this kid, this little village. Is the monster something like... Oh shit. The gate's closed by itself. Is it like a case of where they have to like sacrifice like a girl to the monster that's living in their village? Get ready to learn Chinese. Excuse me. Bird-like scrap dealer. Men are just sticks and bones. No good to us all. No good to us at all. But women? Women are full of fat and gravy. Never mind. Are they... They're either monsters or cannibals or whatever the hell, all of the above. The rat-toothed man says, huh? Well, it's not very often we get outsiders come into this town. I figured the outside world had totally forgotten about poor old Zhaoyang village. The fidgety pot-bellied man says, war burned everything. Nothing but cinders left before you even had time to turn around, am I right? But that was a long, long time ago, weren't it? Bad haircut old man. Huh? A woman? A woman? It is. It is. What do you mean by that? The dull-witted clerk. Everyone in the village? They're all so greedy, you know? So I gotta share everything fair, like... Because if I don't, I might not live to eat again. Cow breast mother. Oh dear, where did my children go? After I went through all the sweaty trouble of having them, no matter how many times I go through labor, there never ends up being any babies left. The frog-eyed man says, I'm so hungry, but I can't eat anything. Why? Because if I eat something today, I'll get eaten tomorrow. Can we open any doors here? What's that? You've received a bronze arrowhead. Anything else? Oh, we can go back. Angel's feather. Cures paralysis. Yeah, you can totally tell that this is a game that was made in the early 2000s with a slightly misogynistic remarks. One sec, let me scroll down this list. Was there a shop here? The warbling woman says, take it out, peel it off, rip it off, scrape it out. Don't have to be fancy, just tasty. Ah, how embarrassing. You heard me singing, didn't you? So, take it out, peel it off. Kind of sexy, don't you think? Sure you do. Sure, just a little. Sure. The Weaselly fish seller. Feed friends, starve strangers. Birds to live by, eh? What's that look mean? Never seen dried fish before? See, when you're young, you like stuff fresh, but as soon as you get older, you like it aged. Don't get it, do ya? I do. I do get it. Let me just look around to see if there's gonna be any pop-ups as I look around. Excusez-moi. It's a lost peddler. Me? I'm just a traveling peddler. I happened on this village by chance. But there's just something not quite right about it, don't you think? Oh, say, since you're here, how'd you like to buy something? I have plenty of useful items. Sure. What you got? Bandana increases defense. Ooh. Renders confusion ineffectual. Kind of expensive. We'll buy a bandana. Sure. What's a tent do? Restores all allies only usable at a save point. Yeah, you know what? That might be helpful. Users hit area doubles. You don't need that. Talisman of Luck. Give that to Yuri. What's a talisman do? That for somebody else? Fuck is a talisman do? Oh. Restores unconscious person's HP 30%. Okay. That's the revive. A phoenix down. Essentially. I don't know what to buy. I don't know if I should be buying this early. You can hear the faint voices of a child and an old woman. You can't make out any words. Okay, I'm just gonna keep going north. What's in the well? A fetid stench fills the air. The bottom flickers faintly. Yeah, there's something up. Are there either monsters or they're cannibals? Monsters parading as humans or something? Ruh-roh, there you go. Alice says, these are all bones. Human bones. The bones of people killed here. What's happening in this village? Yuri says, looks like the voice is right. These people are cannibals. Alice says, look over there, that shrine. It's as if it holds all the anger of the people that died here. Uh-oh, hello. Vacant-eyed old man. Hee hee, good travelers, you like the shrine? Yuri says, what is it, Pops? The old man says, he looking for the black tortoise god that was enshrined here. He's been gone for 6 months. Alice says, the black tortoise god? Tortoise god? The vacant-eyed old man says, yes, to pacify the earth spirits, human deified him and built this shrine. It's all such nonsense. But now with the troublesome black tortoise god gone, we're free to do as we please. We can even take the form of humans. We couldn't ask for more. The only problem is now we get hungry. It's all thanks to the new protector of our town, Yamaraja. Yuri says, Yamaraja. What kind of a name for a demon is that? I suppose I'd find him in that shrine there. The old man says, How insolent. But no matter, it won't last long. Tonight there'll be a special feast for our rare guests. Now you just run along and say hello to the Granny Mayor. Hee hee hee. Alice says, don't tell me, we're gonna be eaten? Yuri says, well, I don't know about you, but I'm not too fond of the idea. Alice says, I'm not happy about it either, I can tell you. Yuri says, haha, it's alright, I'll protect you. We'll simply find a way out of here, right? Is the peddler still there? He's still there. Uh-oh. I don't think we're staying the night here. The red-eyed child says, ooh, it's the girl from before, thank goodness. The yellow-eyed child says, you really came, we're so glad. Come on, come inside. I think we should warn the peddler to get the hell out of here. Can we just kill everything here? How many active members are there? Well, the guide says to buy another set of bandana. And another leather belt, because you can get up to 3 active members in the game, I think. Alright, I'm just gonna save. The yellow-eyed child says, Granny Mayor, we got visitors. Visitors with lots of juicy meat. Yuri says, you're the mayor's wife? Great. As you can see, I have a lady with me. We sure could use a bed for the night. They saw all those skeletons in the back there and they still want to stay the night here? The mayor lady says, yes, I heard all about you from the children. You just make yourselves at home. The lady says, we rarely get visitors here. We don't have much for you, but please rest your weary bones. Yuri says, hey, thanks, ma'am. I'll be out of your way by early morning. The mayor lady says, now, no need to rush. You just stay as long as you like. Alice says, thanks, ma'am. It's kind of you to let us stay, having just shown up in the middle of the night like this. The mayor lady says, what a nice-mannered young lady. But you don't have to worry about your manners so much here. For it won't change the taste of their meat. Yuri says, kind woman. You all talk as if you're going to have us for supper. They're just playing along, I guess. The mayor lady says, he. Well, at least one of you has brains. Eat you both, we will. Yuri just laughs them off. The mayor lady says, I've got to go tell Yamaraja we have an offering for him. Let me get through here. Okay. Well, looks like we're gonna have to fight our way out here. The yellow-eyed child says, come on, you two, here, take a load off. Don't worry, we'll be right outside so you can't get away. Alice says, we're in trouble now. Looks like they've got us trapped. We just let ourselves get trapped. Yuri says, it appears so. Alice says, how can you be so calm at a time like this? Yuri says, oh, come on, if you get too anxious, it'll just make you hungry. Let's take a rest and see what their next move is. The yellow-eyed child says, they asleep? The red-eyed child says, looks like it. Why is he laid out like that, Yuri? The yellow-eyed child says, hooray, let's just have a tiny little taste. The red-eyed child says, quietly now or Granny Mayor is gonna kill us. A yellow-eyed child says, yikes, they're not asleep. You tricked us. Yuri says, well then, don't you at least do a good job of it. You're finally ready to show yourselves for who you really are, huh? Little goblin brats? A child says, darn, if we let you get away, everyone will get mad and then they'll eat us up. And if we don't let you get away, they'll know we try to sneak a taste, so they'll eat us anyway. A red-eyed child says, if we're gonna get eaten no matter what, I at least want to taste the girl. Let me have the girl. Yuri says, ha, tough luck, kids. If anyone's gonna eat her, it's me. A yellow-eyed child says, ooh, you're so bad. The red-eyed child says, we'll kill you. I square up. Boss. You killed a child. Well, Alice got hands now. What the hell did that do? 4 damage? All that for 4 damage? That's pretty funny. Holy shit, ouch! That's pretty funny they played along with the villagers for a bit. That exorcist arrow does nothing to Alice. How often should I switch? Should I use fusion? Because I know that you recover your SP at the end of every battle anyways. The yellow-eyed child says, oh no, Granny Mayor! He's not human! What? They died. Yuri says, you just get the runs if you ate us anyway. Got it, fools? Alice says, Yuri, it sounds like something's happening outside. Yuri says, oh? So the whole town's decided to show their true selves, have they? What the fuck? Was there some sort of illusion happening here? Alice says, it's like a sea of blood. Is this what the village really looks like? Yuri says, yes, this is what was left after the demons devoured the humans. Be careful, I think they mean business this time. Alright, let me save. There's something moving down there. Is that the peddler? He's still alive somehow? The mayor lady says, eh? How did you get here? What have you done to my beloved children? Yuri says, hey lady, I put the kitties to sleep permanently. Why don't you show us your true form too? We're tired of this endless procession of fiends. We figured if we came here and took care of you, well, you know how it always works. The mayor lady says, ha, fools. Even if I die here, the monsters will remain and you'll still be imprisoned in this town. Because all of this is the will of the great Yamaraja, protector of our village. Yuri says, Yamaraja? Come on. I could take care of him by just destroying the shrine back there. The mayor lady says, take a good look. These are the bones of all those I've sacrificed to him. I used the malice of the townspeople and made this fence to keep one and all away from here. As long as I'm alive, this fence will protect Yamaroja. Because without killing me, you can't get near the shrine. Yuri says, so I was right after all. You are the one to get. The cat lady says, yeah, ha ha ha. First, you'll have to catch me. Poof, and I'm gone. Damn, she ninja. She ran away like a ninja. Yuri says, where'd the demon cat go? The cat lady says, yeah. You're going to wander aimlessly through this village forever. Wither and die in this village where morning never comes? Yeah. Yuri says, damn it, I'll skin your hide. Alice says, where did she run away to? I don't think that cat demon can escape this place any more than we can. Yuri says, yeah, she must be somewhere in the village still. Let's find her. Okay. Pile of skulls is wriggling. There seems to be some invisible power making each skull smiling. Who's the one that was moving down here? Hopefully the peddler's still alive. What was that? Oh, there she is. Yuri says, found you. The cat lady says, yuck. You mean you didn't get eaten by my underlings yet? You're a tough cookie. She poofs away. Wait, did we miss anything? One sec. Apparently we missed something that's inside the house. Alright, one sec. Let me save here. I feel like I should be spamming fusion. Not the poison. Oh, you do recover your entire SP after the fight. Very cool. Very cool. Yo, we need to get out of here. The lost peddler says, yikes! Oh, thank goodness, you two aren't the monsters? The strange fog came and then suddenly the village looked like this and there are monsters too. Oh, that's right. I can't forget business even at a time like this. Well, I think we're pretty good for now. Whoa. Wrong one. I want to go Raging Tiger. I'm gonna morb! I should always focus the dog first. They do more damage. Who happy? I got a bronze dagger. Can I equip that? It's an equipment. I don't think anybody in the party could wear this. Yeah, no. That's probably for the next whatever recruitable character that's coming up. What's this ad about? One sec. There she is again. Yuri says, damn it, you're not gonna get away with this time. What? The cat lady says, yuck, yuck, yuck. Don't you think this is gonna be easier to just give up and let us eat you? Poof. She poofs away. Yuri says, at this rate, it's just the same thing over and over. I'm not getting anywhere. Just want to make sure I don't miss anything. I don't think there are. We're door stuck here. Who are these? Wanderer May one? Well, well, he says. Quack Oracle. Aha! This is the reverse seal of Tianfeng. Tianfeng? Alright, the mark of Dehuai. But he was supposed to have lost his powers 15 years ago, he says. Surely it can't be that he's... Yuri says, who's that with you? An elder munchkin? The Quack Oracle says, well, well, still people here, eh? Yuri says, stand aside. Yuri says, huh, it won't open. The Quack Oracle says, unfortunately, you won't be able to leave. See this? You mean the seal? Yuri says, what's that? You mean that wind of heaven business you were talking about? In this country's language, it means you can't leave, right? The Quack Oracle says, yep, that's about the size of it. Alice says, excuse me, but how did you men get in here? The Quack Oracle says, through here. We just push the gate open. It would appear that anyone is free to enter. The Wanderer says, the Wanderer Mayuan says, we got in, but it looks like we can't go back out. I hate this. I hate it. Yuri says, I see. Yuri says, and you are? The Quack Oracle says, ha ha ha, you wanna know who I am? I am the true ruler of the 9 heavens, the absolute sage. Zhuzhen. Master Zhuzhen. Among exorcists and spirit healers, I am quite well known. There are many adepts in the world, but only I will do that kind of work by the hour or day. I was hired by the elders in the neighboring village to come and investigate this place tonight. Alice says, an adept for hire by the day? That's quite unique. Wanderer Mayowan says, this guy's weird, alright, but he's invaluable to me for all the great jobs he brings in. But wait, handsome, don't you want to know who I am? Oh, he's Bochi Pride. Zhuzhen says, hey, lay off. That's how you scare customers away? Sorry about that, kid. This fellow here is a top-notch acupuncturist. Even brand new weapons feel like they've been yours for 10 years once he's worked on them. The only problem is you have to learn to put up with certain predilections he has. The one, Wanderer Mayoman says, he's right. I can't fight, but you love the way I assist. Yuri says, do you do any other acts besides an odd couple? Yuri says, let's hit it. Let's hit it, Alice. We can find our own way out. Okay. That's pretty funny. Jushin says, now hold on a second, kid. You too, honey. Yuri says, I'm Yuri and this is Alice. What is it now, Pops? Jushin says, I admire your spirit, kid. No matter how much you walk, you'll never get out of this village the way you're going. Yuri says, what's that supposed to mean? Alice says, that's because of his mysterious mark. That's because of this mysterious mark here, isn't it, Jushin? Jushin says, she's a smart one. Exactly. The seal's power separates the village from the outside world. The seal itself is just like the lid on a pot, but this one has a lock that needs to be opened. Alice says, so, how can we open that lock? What do we do to break the seal? Jushin says, that's right, I get the idea. Now listen carefully, both of you. Someone in this village must be the key to the seal. You must find and defeat that person. Well, as they say, the journey is the destination, so I'm coming along to see how I can help you. So I can help out. Yuri says, what a pain. Wanderer Mayowan says, I'm no good at fighting. I'll stay here and dodge monsters till you get back. If you want to get the most out of a new weapon, come and see me anytime. I'll show you its true power. Wait, so does this game function like, Does this game function like Suikoden? We can only have like one type of weapon for the characters, and you just upgrade them? Looks like, huh? One sec. Should I go and upgrade? Why not? Sure. Wonder Mayowan says, but before we get to that, since you're a new customer, I have to tell you how my business works. There are plenty of great weapons, but they're not worth much if you don't master them. Normally, it takes years upon years to learn just one weapon, but that hardly sounds like fun, right? With my acupuncture technique, you'll feel like you've known the weapon for ages. And all you have to do is lie there while I work my magic on you. Who could ask for a better deal? It's kind of weird how this is supposed to work. The acupuncturist can strengthen the weapon's attack power and widen the hit area of the judgment ring. Reinforcement is possible to 3 degrees for each of these. In addition, the state can be reset for free, but you do not receive a refund. Oh. How much? Oh, you can increase the attack power and make the things get smaller. I see. Should I be increasing the attack power? It's kind of expensive. I don't wanna. Maybe like 1. Go hog wild, I don't care. Wait, why did it go berserk? I don't even know what that means. What? The cat lady says, what is the smell? Yuri says, is she bothered? She isn't acting the same as before. Is it because of Pops? I'm gonna morb. Yin and Yang, Ogre Flame Dance. It's an AoE attack. Holy 51 damage. How's my malice? What does a malice mean again? The color of the malice changed. Okay, so it's evil 2 right now. You know what? Sure, for fun. Let's go to the graveyard. I don't know how regularly I should be doing this. Tell me, one-shot that thing. But okay, what do we get? A monolith? shit. I didn't save before. We're broke. Yeah, it's pretty easy to farm money in this game anyway, so speedrun this. Whoops. Oh, my bad. Ah! I hit the wrong button. I wanted to save, whatever. One second here. It's gonna sound disorienting when it's like in fast forward mode or fusion. Whoa, 4? I'm gonna attack the zombies since they can inflict poison. Miss. Not the confusion. Are they gonna start attacking my teammates? Ah! It's okay. I'm hitting the trigger with my left pinky so I could hit. I got my left hand on the fast forward button, and I got the index finger of my right hand on the directional pad, and I have my pinky. I have my pinky on the X button, so I am more likely to miss the judgment ring if I play like this. I wonder if the score affects the... What does it do? Oh, the score thing is just for like flexing with other Shadowhearts players. That's kind of a cool thing. It's kind of a cool thing to add for this game, just like a score sheet of how you performed throughout the entire game. There's definitely score sheets for people out there that are like probably perfect, but that's just for perfectionists. Nothing doesn't really matter. Doesn't really affect anything. What does it mean though? Does it affect any interaction? People are saying that it also affects interactions. Never mind. Stupid ass AI. Yeah, it doesn't really do anything. Stupid ass AI search on Google. The cat lady says, "Go away." What, did we just go back to where we were? He missed. Come on now. Yeah, ouch. The crit for one. Oh, that was that. Okay. That means our malice leveled up or something. So that was that. That explains that noise. The cat lady says, "Ha ha ha, so you're here again. You'll never leave? That is the Yamaraja's decision." Zhuzhen says, "What you mean, Granny? Is it's the decision of whoever's controlling Yamaraja behind the scenes." The cat lady says, "Who are you?" Zhuzhen says, "Hey, I'm the adept hired to exercise this village. So are you ready to say uncle?" The cat lady says, "Ha ha ha, you couldn't even catch me. Why would I be afraid of you?" Poof. What time is it? Yuri says, "Hey, we missed her again." Zhuzhen says, "No, I can still feel her presence. She's still hiding somewhere in this house. I guess it's time to apply the secret formula for smoking out cat people." Alice says, "Do you have any idea what we should do?" Zhuzhen says, "That I do. I suppose you know how cats take to catnip? I made it by mixing catnip with a special dye. Well, this here is something called anti-cat powder." Yuri says, man, these leaves really stink. You just carry these things around? So that's what that funny smell was. Yuri says, now I get it. That's why Granny hid herself. Zhuzhen says, right. She probably couldn't stand the thought of running into me and having to smell this odor again. That's actually an herbal remedy for stomach aches. But its smoke has a powerful effect on cat people. Simply carrying it is effective, but burn it and the power multiplies. Let's smoke her out. Oh, but to do that, we'll need a metal vessel and a torch. You need to go find those two things. When you bring them back, I'll burn the incense in this house. Alice says, a metal vessel and a torch. Right. Can we fight it in here? Yo, you know where we could find a torch? I want to buy a tool. The peddler says, yes, what can I do for you? Oh, never mind. We're looking for something. The peddler says, a metal vessel and torch? The metal vessel you can get from any street shop, and there are some torches near the gate. That's if I remember correctly. Okay. Let's buy a metal vessel. He lied. Metal bowl. Metal vessel? Oh, you mean like... Okay, I see what it means. There was a shop back in the middle of the town. You could probably get the metal vessel from there. Wait, why did they get first turn? Luckily she doesn't do a lot of damage. Man, confusion is some nasty work. Let's go visit the graveyard real quick. Oh, that hurt! I thought we were gonna one-shot this thing. Okay. Alright, what did we get? You've received pure leaf. That wasn't worth it. One sec. It looks like we could find it somewhere here. A metal vessel stained with blood. Wonder what it was used for. Oh no. Okay, it's pretty easy. You've received metal vessel. Is it gonna do that when we grab the torches too? Where are the torches? I didn't mean to attack that guy, my bad, whatever. I meant to attack the wolf. Ruh-roh! This fucking dog is doing the water gun from Pokemon. On our ass. Okay, at least it didn't inflict poison. Holy Edge! Alice learned Holy Edge. I'll show you Holy Edge. Oh, okay, so there it is. Thank you, peddler. You found a torch in a pile of sticks. It seems like it can still be used. Is there gonna be... Hello! Good evening. You received torch. Is this survival horror? Not really. It feels survival horror. It's turn-based RPG. It's a turn-based RPG, kind of plays like Yakuza. Don't know if I've ever heard it. Don't know if I've ever heard this one. Yeah, this one's kind of a extremely niche game, kind of overshadowed by what game came out at the time. Which Final Fantasy was it on the PS2? But yeah, this is a very extremely niche game that came out on the PS2. 9 or 10. Might have been 10, I think. There was a Final Fantasy game that came out the same time as this game. 9 was still PS1. Oh yeah. Yeah, 9 was PS1 still. Yep. For me, essentially... What's Holy Edge? Adds light class to the target's physical attack. Essentially, a first time for me. I mean, I've played this game before on the PS2, but I never finished it. I just remember how it plays. Because at the time, when I was playing through the PS2, when I was playing with the PS2, the only game that I really played on the PS2 was just Monster Hunter. What does it always look like she was throwing it back? She's trying her best. They are low health. So it's kind of like turn-based Yakuza. You need to time your attacks correctly for you to get like extra damage out. Yet you're digging the aesthetic, right? It's very cool. It's it lives up even to this day. The kind of gameplay. It's pretty good. But yeah, this game completely flew under everybody's noses. But I mean, like, it still did, I think, pretty good. But yeah, pretty niche. since it came out at the same time as like Final Fantasy X, so this game didn't meet as much success. It was completely overshadowed by Final Fantasy. Yeah, I love our niche games, but yeah, the aesthetics off of this game is amazing. They were trying to go for like a Resident Evil look. They wanted to combine like a Resident Evil look with like a turn-based, and it turned into like this mishmash of this game. And you get a little bit of Dante Devil May Cry personality from this guy, from the main character. And yeah, it's a pretty colorful cast already. Wait, how do I... Now what? Oh, there we go. It's pretty charming already. Yuri says, okay, I've gathered all the tools. Well, I guess I'll give it a go. I didn't heal before I started. Yuri says, let's see. Put the anti-cat powder into the metal vessel and light it with a torch. Yuri says, whoa, now this stinks. The cat lady says, ha! What is this? Yuri says, I've got you now, old hag. You ready to be skinned, cat? The cat lady says, how dare you? I'll show you all. You're all in big trouble now. So yeah, pretty much... It's pretty much just... The setting is pretty much just Earth. As it currently is. But there are monsters inhabiting the world. Kind of just like demons inhabiting the world. And this guy can morph into them. That's his special ability. Bro is bearing the nightmare, right? He can morph into different type of monsters. Holy shit, he does so much damage. Here, because I feel like we're gonna die. Whoa, big heals. Please don't go for Alice. Oh, that was an AoE. And yeah, Alice is the main heroine. The timing on combat reminds you of Uta, yeah. Shit. Should I just normal attack? I want to see this. Haven't used this yet. I feel like Alice is gonna die. One sec, let's heal her. I think it's the cat lady's turn next. Okay. Is this the type of game where if the MC dies, it's game over? I don't know. We haven't been in trouble yet. The Ichiban. Bro is a tank though, so I don't know if he doesn't go down easily. I don't know if I could hit that red. It's kind of like you get like bonus heal if you hit that red on the ring. Fight back! Fight back! I don't even know if this is the boss of this area. It's probably not. GG's. Old man's got it. The cat lady says, "Oh, I've been defeated by a human. You'll never understand the pain of giving birth only to have them devoured. My vengeance was in vain." Zhuzhen says, "I feel for you, but I suggest you let it go and give yourself some peace. I'll ask my employers to pray for the souls here." The cat lady says, "I won't accept pity from you. Yamaraja, I leave everything in your hands." What? Alice says, "So the monsters in this village actually came from the souls of domestic animals, huh?" I know, right? This music. They've got bangers already. Kind of like vibes. Zhuzhen says, now, Alice. We're not done yet. Next comes that so-called shrine over there." Yuri says, "Now for Yamaraja." Okay, yeah, that's ought to be the boss. Should I be upgrading? I don't know if I should be upgrading. How'd you doing, Peddler? Mr. Peddler. The Peddler says, "The charm against evil my wife gave me. I'd hate to think what would have happened to me by now without this. What can I do for you?" Oh, okay. I don't have anything to buy, really. I think we're pretty healthy right now. So yeah, the beginning of this game was just us. Was just Yuri. Started out in a train. There was this girl that was getting attacked by this man who can also control monsters. And then he saves her, Yuri, the main character. And then they got away from the evil man that was trying to kill Alice or something. And then now we're here in this we got off the train, ran away from the guy, and now we're hanging out in this village. Just establishing the setting for now. Do you dare violate the shrine? Hell yes, I do. It's a lot of skulls, yeah. Like this village, these are all the residents of this village until it was like overrun by monsters. And now the monsters are posing as people, trying to trick people into entering the village. It's kind of, and then they just eat whoever. They just eat whoever's unfortunate to visit the village, to stay at the village. Alice says, "Be careful, Yuri." I don't know if I should have healed. I should be fine. Zhuzhen says, "Yamaraja is the Lord of Hell. He's quite different than those cat people from before. Be on guard. We can handle him." Yuri says, "Piece of cake. Now let's blow this joint." Yeah, the aesthetics of this game is incredible. Look at that, the environment. I'm morbing. I'm hurling shit. I feel like I could have done more damage just normal attacking this guy. Yow! Holy shit, wait. For 3 turns, what? Yabs. Is this Yabs? That text popped up a little bit too fast for me. I couldn't read it. Wait, what did it say? I'm kind of scared. Heal yourself, old man. Yeah, we do me more damage just auto-attacking. I think we're supposed to defend there. Youch! I don't know if we should just be defending. Attack! Oh, the circle is very small, I see. We're doing baby damage. We have to rely on Yuri for all the damage. Fuck it, just defend. Just let Yuri do all the work. Oops, I missed. Bro is carrying. Okay, it's away. Okay, we lost the debuff now. Okay, I can start using this. What? GG's. Easy. Yuri's kinda nutty. Zhuzhen says, oh, that takes care of him. I'm impressed, kid. You've got good stuff for you, youngster. Thanks to you too, girl. I guess my work is pretty much done now. Dude, Yuri was carrying that fight. Alice says, but wait, something's been bothering me? And just who is this person that's supposed to be controlling Yamaraja? Zhuzhen says he probably thought if the black tortoise was here, it would stand in the way of his evil plans. So he used the cat people to steal the black tortoise seal. Actually, just a small votive picture. It's quite sad. It took advantage not only of the villagers, but of the local sleeping spirits. Alice says, is he a man named Roger Bacon? Yuri says, Roger Bacon? That's a funny ass name for like our main op. Alice says he's the warlock that trained to carry. He's the warlock that tried to carry me off on that train. Zhuzhen says, you two know Roger Bacon? Yuri says, is he that famous? Zhuzhen says, if Roger Bacon has reappeared, then probably there can be no doubt. Alice says, I was captured by the Japanese in Changchun and was being escorted to Fengtian on a special train. Bacon showed up on that train, killed the Japanese soldiers, and tried to abduct me. Yuri says, but of course, I came in gallantly. I picked him off like a helpless rabbit. Zhuzhen says, picked who off? Yuri says, Roger Bacon. Zhuzhen says, ha ha ha, Roger Bacon? You actually think you killed him? Sorry, young man, but that's impossible. He's not likely to succumb to you, no matter how hard you may fight. Yuri says, well, thanks a lot, Zhuzhen. Zhuzhen says, now, don't get all hot under the collar. I know you're a strong kid. Anyway, here's what I think. It wasn't Roger Bacon who used the local spirits, but I don't doubt that he's involved somehow. Alice says, someone else behind the scenes? I wonder if this has to do with the army trying to take me to Japan. But the waves coming off this shrine seems to be a more deeply rooted, pure kind of malice. It's filled with hatred and lust and vengeance. Zhuzhen says, you're really quite a girl, aren't you? In my profession, people with powers of perception like yours are called demon eyes. Of course, in this country, anyone who has powers that others don't understand will be tagged a demon. But your powers seem to be special. You can see things others can't see and hear what others can't hear. Best not flaunt those powers. You'll soon be the target of those who would use you and then kill you. Yuri says, hey old man, keep your ominous fortune telling to yourself. Zhuzhen says, you too, kid. The art of fusion is a forbidden art lost in ancient Japan. It's a double-edged sword. Yuri says, a forbidden art from the age of the gods? What are you talking about? Zhuzhen says, if your heart becomes enclosed in darkness and your powers run wild, you'll be a danger to everyone. Yuri says, give me a break. I can cover my own ass, thank you. Zhuzhen says, I suppose your father taught you how. Zhuzhen says, forget it. But I want you to know that the fear you've just been through is most likely only the beginning. Now then, let's be going. I expect we can open the gate now. Anything to grab here? You've received shell bracelet. Oh, nice. Escape possible even with all Berserk allies. Give that to Alice. Or I could sell it. It's pretty pricey. What, is he gonna stay here? There's no people here anymore. The peddler says the village is more peaceful now. What? You defeated the monsters and broke the seal? Ah, is that so? That's good to hear. Now it's possible to leave the village? Allow me to show you my gratitude. This might come in handy in the future. Please take it. You've received a guild card. What is it for? I have no idea where I could see these items. Valuables? Card with a picture of Snake. But if you lose on discount 5 times in a row with insufficient funds, it becomes inactive. Wanderer Mayuan says, it sure is dead around here. This is terrible for business. Well, I'm off. Hope to see you again sometime. Zhuzhen says, yeah, so long. Wait, I kinda... Why does he run like that? Well, he is Bochi Pride. Zhuzhen says, he does do great work, you know. Yuri says, but who'd want to be touched by him? Alice says, isn't he a nice man? Zhuzhen says, I'm sure he's perfectly safe for you, Missy. Alright, where to go? Zhuzhen says, well, so long, kid. So long, Missy. I need to return to my employer, so we go our separate ways here. Yuri says, well then, see ya. We'll probably never meet again, but I hope your business doesn't fail, Pops. Wah, 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 wah. Why'd he laugh? Alice says, thanks for all your help. Take care of yourself. Wait, what? Zhuzhen says, oh, by the way, one last thing I should tell you. You two meeting up, then me, and then the events in this village. Somehow I can't help feeling like all this is connected by a single thread that somebody has spun. And if it is, it means we'll be meeting again somewhere. Well then, take care. Alice says, what a strange fellow he is. He seems to know so much about everything, too. Yuri says, shoot. If only he were more generous about teaching me his secrets. The jerk. Alice says, hee hee. Well, if we're gonna be seeing him again, we can ask him then. Yuri says, that's true. A single thread spun up by somebody, huh? Now that's interesting. Let's pull that string for all it's worth. Nods. Cool. Alright, new area. Who's this baddie? Lieutenant Colonel Kawashima? Well, well, what a lovely sight this is. You there. What were they escorting anyway? A man-eating tiger? Private Mishima says, no ma'am. Alice Elliott, Caucasian female, approximately 20 years old. Kawashima says, yes, that's how I recall her as well. However, I don't see a body here of that description. Am I to assume the girl killed all these men? Mishima says, I never imagined a human being could kill like this. It's horrible. Kawashima says, Major Tsuji, after your exploits in Changchun, did you ever suspect you'd capture the monster? If soldiers of the Imperial Army can't bring in one little girl, they don't deserve to live. I was so looking forward to bringing a worthy souvenir back to Tokyo for father. What a waste. Private Fuji says, Lieutenant Colonel Kawashima, we have a witness. Fuji says an elderly peddler says a suspicious-looking man passed her in the aisle. Kawashima says, what kind of man? Someone from the anti-Japanese movement, perhaps? Fuji says, no ma'am. It seems he was a Western gentleman. Kawashima says, ... Fuji says, and there was another man as well. Kawashima says, another one, you say? Fuji says, yes, ma'am. A wiry youth. He seemed to be following the first man. Apparently, they both headed off in the direction of the salon car. Kawashima says, does this mean he had help? A foreign gentleman and a youth. A strange combination. Mishima says, what are your orders, ma'am? Kawashima says, take care of the bodies. Have them sent to the capital. I recall the major saying his 6-year-old granddaughter couldn't wait for grandpa to come home. The girl will surely shed tears of joy when she finds out he's returning earlier than expected. Kawashima says, yes, ma'am. Kawashima says, place troops in Fengtian and surrounding cities. We must use this chance to crush all the vile little termites that have infested our utopia. Fuji says, yes, ma'am. Kawashima says, this is getting interesting. Just as I suspected, it seems the girl possesses incredible powers. Now I see why that wizened old demon in Shanghai was so hell-bent. Beware, old man. As the hawk in flight snatches its prey away from the wolf on the ground, I mean to have that girl. Is she our next stop? Oh hey, that's Bacon Man. Dehuai says, my, this is quite an anomaly. Dehuai says, perhaps I'm getting rusty. Have I somehow summoned you here by mistake? It's been 15 years, Roger Bacon. Bacon says, ha ha ha, it has been some time, hasn't it? I'm pleased to meet you. I'm pleased to see you looking so well, oh great magician. Master Dehuai, fallen ruler of the 9 heavens, Earth Sage. Dehuai says, I see you are still wearing that pasted on smile. You have too much time on your hands, you infectious plague. What brings you to Shanghai? Surely not simply to pay me a visit? Dehuai says, no, say nothing, I already know. Bacon says, indeed. I found myself at a loss in this strange land, and I'm afraid I've made a slight blunder. An unforeseen meddler has entered the game, and my little bird is still outside her cage. Dehuai says, hehehe, how unlike you to make excuses. You need not apologize for going behind my back and abducting the girl. Indeed, I suspected you would. Bacon says, come now, there's no need to be so severe. I was merely indulging myself in a small divertisement. With your grand ceremony drawing near, you needn't deal with minor trifles. I thought I'd lend a hand. Dehuai says, ha, you jest. Are you telling me you would have delivered me the girl upon her capture? Bacon says, why, of course. The progress at your secret ceremony is of great interest to me, Master Dehuai. If this girl called Alice truly is the key to the ritual, I will do everything within my power to help. Dehuai says, a sly old fox you are. It's always Alice. It's always a character named Alice. Bacon says, the divine septagram. So in fact, preparations for your Demon's Gate invocation are almost complete. What, are they opening the gate to hell? Dehuai says, I've taken the liberty of sealing up the Protector of the North, the Black Tortoise of Zhaoyang Village. It would have stood in the way of the rituals, but that no longer matters. The spirit machine of Kuei-hai Tower is finally operational. I can now focus entirely on finding the girl. Whatever all that means. Bacon says, well, I look forward to seeing the great sage himself in action. So then, have you discovered the girl's whereabouts? Dehuai says, of course. I have eyes everywhere on the continent. Very well, I'll tell you. She's in Fengtian. Bacon says, Fengtian. Hasn't the Japanese army set up operations there? I can't imagine how they caught wind of it, but it seems they lie in wait for the girl as well. Dehuai says, we have nothing to fear from them. The Japanese army is in disarray and staffed with morons. the present little threat, save for a bothersome fly named Kawashima that's been snooping about. The girl is already mine. Hehehe. I thought that was a peg leg, but he's got some kind of like demon thing going on about the guy. Bacon says, splendid. I'll be off to Fengtian then. Bacon says, please, don't concern yourself with me. I haven't any intention of getting in your way, good sage. I'd simply like to observe your technique from afar. For future reference, you see. Very well then. Dehuai says, do as you please. Bacon says, ah yes, I nearly forgot. There's a rather odd fellow accompanying the girl. Even stranger, he's a harmonixer, a master of fusion. Dehuai says, what? Fusion? Are you absolutely certain? Bacon says, I'm afraid so. You yourself have substantial blood connections to the harmonixer line, do you not? I'd rather not see a repeat of the events of 15 years ago. Please be wary. Bacon says you wouldn't want to lose that half of your body that remains. Ah, that wasn't called for. Forgive me. Dehuai says, that tricky old bastard. He spies on me with impunity. Listen well, minions in Fengtian. That fraud of a warlock is headed for your city. Do not be outwitted. I shall be most disappointed should you fail to capture a single heretic girl. I shan't allow anyone to stand in the way of the Demon's Gate invocation. Our success or failure depends entirely on that girl, Alice Elliot. I will protect you. Oomph. Sleeping on the bench? That's no way to live. Yuri says, morning already? At least we got a little rest. She's still asleep. Yuri says, even after all that crap that went down, she walked all night. Pretty impressive. For a girl, I mean. I think I'll let her sleep a little longer. Yeah, Yuri body's like Jojo bulked. Well, I mean, he's primarily a melee attacker. Ooh, there's a puppy. Yuri says, you are pretty cute, I guess, you dumb mutt. Oh, mysterious voice. Life, deception, a small... what? But something you. I don't know what the message is. I wonder if part 3 JoJo is an inspiration for Yuri's design. He's bulky as fuck. Yuri says, ow! What is it, you mutt? And wait, why the voice? Can I move now? Alice, wake up. Alice, wake up. Get up. Hey, look at that. He kind of looks like Jotaro. Is there a save point anywhere? No save points. I have my save states. Anyways, what time is it? 1:08. Yep, just about time for me. I actually had to I intended to finish like the stream like an hour ago, but I've overstayed. That's standing menacingly effects, yeah. He looks like he's about to summon Star Platinum. This dude's built like a brick shit house. Anyways, GG's. Happy Friday, my friends. It is now Friday. It's Friday, my dudes. Thanks for keeping me company. I think I might end up sticking with Shadowhearts. I think I was thinking I could jump between like Mega Man Battle Network and Shadowhearts, but you know how it is with me. I can't, for the life of me, do the variety. I can't, for the life of me, dedicate myself to the variety streamer. I am a run it down type of streamer. I play one game and I run it down. I can't focus on any other game. I got that like end up playing Daybreak 2 for 5 months like like I finished Kai in like a week and a half. Like yeah, I can't extend games for too long. I can only run it down on one game at a time, especially when it starts capturing you. Like this beginning section of Shadowhearts is pretty interesting already. Like I like the vibes. I kind of like the characters. Anyways, yeah, that'll be it for me. This is a pretty long game too, is the thing. Yeah, this is Shadowhearts is a decently long game too. Maybe about 40 hours, 50 hours. Beefy. And jumping back to other games, and I'm so blurred how to control. Yeah, especially right. Start confusing like the controls for one game with another game. That's always a struggle with being like a variety streamer, but you know what? We'll be here for Shadowhearts. Like, right? Oh yeah. Not to mistake for our beloved Shadowheart from Baldur's Gate 3. This is Shadowhearts the game. PS2 back in, I don't even remember, I think it was like 2001, 2004. I think it's 2004. As if he had me fucked up for Trails for a quick second. Yeah, but you were cooking with Dino Crisis too, though, with that Lies of P skill. Oh, I missed Lies of P already. Alright. GG's. Have a good night, y'all, my friends. Games simply have to be more French, you're right. Good night, good night. Peace out. Take it easy. Happy Friday. The weekend is upon us. See y'all later. Peace, peace. Oui. Omelette du fromage. Like in Dexter's Lab. GG's.